Geoff, best part, if you ask me, afterwards, after the win yesterday, Roy says, this is a day I'll remember for a long, long time. 21 PGA Tour wins, one more than somebody else. A dig at Greg Norman, obviously, who said last week that Rory had been brainwashed by the PGA Tour. Like, it's the best. Golf is the best reality television on television right now. Prove me wrong, Geoff.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like the maybe like I don't even know. I mean, I feel like Rory probably would have been better just to ignore these guys, which is like what I feel like the PGA Tour should have done in the first place. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, if he wants to take his digs, it is kind of personal for Rory, like you said. When somebody suggests you've been brainwashed because you've been playing in a place where you've built your career, it's obviously you can understand the personal animosity at stake here. So I don't really blame Rory, but yeah, I do feel like at this point, like the PGA is kind of just making this a bigger story than it needs to be. Like if they had just ignored them from the start. But hey, we're here where we are, and you know what? It doesn't matter because it's the U.S. Open this week.
Hell yeah.
And all the best players are on the PGA, and that's mainly where you're going to be rostering them anyway. So it's just another week where the PGA is probably going to be able to show its superiority, which it clearly did on Sunday with what was a pretty great final round.
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, Collin, it really was the best response imaginable by the PGA Tour following like a dramatic week there. Was there something like you took away from what we saw in Canada that, you're using maybe when you're looking at Sportsbook or DFS like this week for the U.S. Open?
Yeah, the guys at the top of the board are really, really good.
Yeah.
I think there's an elite 5 or 6 guys right now that are just some of the best in the world. And yeah, to get into that class until you play your way in, I don't think we can give it a lot of credit down the board to anybody to try and win this thing. I got a couple of guys that I'm going to take a flyer on this week. But that, trying to match up what's going to happen at the Canadian Open with what's going to happen at Brookline, these are 2 totally different courses. Geoff and I think finally Geoff and I saw the scores we were kind of expecting on Sunday when Justin Rose goes out and fires a 60.
Oh God! How
should have been a 57?
Dude,
really?
What was that? It was like 4 eagles. Did he card 4 eagles? But he had a couple bogeys in there. Is that what it was?
Yes. He made double. I can't even remember.
Yeah, he made bogey on 18 in just a total choke. I mean, how can you choke and shoot 60?
Yeah.
But he totally choked it away on 18. But it still ended up, I think he still finished top 3 or top 5 this week, which is incredible. So, this court, I think, what we see at the Canadian Open, that's just the best players in the world being the best players in the world. You're going to need a specific skill set to win at Brookline this week, and that's going to be ball striking, ball striking, ball striking.
Okay.
This is not for drivers. This is for guys who can put the ball in space and not even fire at flags, but put themselves below the hole so that they're putting uphill. That's what you want this week.